Revelation 17 introduces us to a mysterious figure, a woman, adorned in scarlet and gold, riding a scarlet beast. This woman is no ordinary figure. She is a prostitute, described as Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes and of the abominations of the earth. But what does this enigmatic figure represent, and what can we learn from her story? The woman, Babylon the Great, symbolizes something far greater than a single individual. She embodies the spirit of unfaithfulness, idolatry, and rebellion against God. She is the embodiment of all that is opposed to God and His kingdom. Her allure is powerful, her promise is enticing, but her end is certain destruction. This harlot, with her seductive charm and promises of power and pleasure, has captivated the hearts of many. She is a stark reminder of the dangers of straying from the path of righteousness and succumbing to the temptations of the world. Her story serves as a warning, urging us to remain vigilant in our faith and steadfast in our devotion to God. To understand the significance of Babylon the Great, we must journey back to the historical roots of rebellion against God. The name Babylon itself evokes images of ancient Mesopotamia and the Tower of Babel, a story recounted in Genesis 11. In the book of Genesis, we witness humanity united in their arrogance, attempting to construct a tower that would reach the heavens. This act of defiance against God resulted in the confusion of languages, scattering people across the earth. This event marked the beginning of humanity's pursuit of self-reliance and rejection of God's sovereignty. Babylon, under the rule of ambitious kings like Nimrod, became a symbol of human pride, idolatry, and opposition to God. This legacy of rebellion against the Creator continues throughout history, manifesting in various forms of opposition to God's will. The spirit of Babylon lives on whenever humanity chooses to elevate itself above God, seeking fulfillment in worldly pursuits rather than in a relationship with the divine. The Tower of Babel serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of pride and the importance of submitting to God's authority. The prostitute in Revelation 17 is adorned in extravagant luxury purple and scarlet robes, gold, jewels, and pearls. She holds a golden cup in her hand filled with abominations and the filth of her adulteries. This imagery vividly portrays the seductive nature of worldliness and the dangers of pursuing material wealth and sensual pleasure at the expense of spiritual purity. The golden cup, shimmering with allure, represents the false promises of happiness and fulfillment offered by the world. It is a potent symbol of the intoxicating nature of sin and the ease with which we can be enticed by its allure. The cup is filled not with life-giving water, but with a toxic concoction that poisons the soul and leads to spiritual death. The pursuit of wealth, power, and pleasure can easily become idols in our lives, replacing God as the object of our affections. The seductive whispers of the world promise satisfaction, but ultimately deliver emptiness and despair. The story of Babylon the Great serves as a sobering reminder to guard our hearts against the allure of worldliness and to seek true fulfillment in Christ alone. The prostitute in Revelation 17 is depicted riding a scarlet beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. This beast is a terrifying symbol of the Antichrist, the ultimate embodiment of evil and rebellion against God. The beast's scarlet color represents bloodshed, violence, and the unrestrained pursuit of power. The Antichrist, according to biblical prophecy, will rise to power through deception and charisma, promising peace and prosperity while secretly plotting to enslave humanity. He will be a master manipulator, using smooth words and empty promises to deceive even the elect. His reign will be marked by tyranny, persecution, and a complete disregard for human life. The image of the prostitute riding the beast signifies a close alliance between the Antichrist and the forces of worldliness. The world system, drunk on its own power and captivated by the Antichrist's promises, will willingly submit to his authority. This unholy alliance will spell disaster for those who refuse to bow down and worship the beast. Section 5. The blood of the martyrs, a grim warning for believers. Revelation chapter 17 verse 6 paints a chilling picture. The prostitute is drunk with the blood of the saints, the blood of those who bore testimony to Jesus. This horrifying image reveals the brutal persecution that Christians will face under the reign of the Antichrist. Those who remain faithful to Christ will be targeted for their beliefs, facing imprisonment, torture, and even death. This persecution will be a time of great testing for believers, a time when their faith and courage will be stretched to the limit. Yet even in the face of such adversity, God's people are called to remain faithful, knowing that their suffering will be rewarded in eternity. The blood of the martyrs will serve as a powerful testimony to the truth of the gospel. The faithful, though persecuted, are not without hope. The promise of Revelation assures us that God will avenge his people, judging the wicked and ushering in a new heaven and a new earth. The blood of the martyrs will cry out from the ground, and God will hear their cries and bring justice to the earth. In this vision, we are presented with a series of symbols that hold profound meaning. Each symbol carries a weight of divine significance, shedding light on the power and authority of the Almighty. As we delve deeper, we begin to understand the intricate tapestry woven by these symbols, revealing the ultimate sovereignty of God. The vision takes a somber turn as the world faces divine judgment. The consequences of human actions are laid bare, and the scales of justice are balanced by the hand of the Creator. This scene serves as a powerful reminder of the righteousness of God's judgment and the importance of living a life in accordance with His will. Amidst the trials and tribulations, a glorious victory emerges for God's people. The faithful are rewarded and the forces of evil are vanquished. This triumphant moment highlights the unwavering faith and resilience of those who stand with God, showcasing the ultimate triumph of good over evil. As the vision concludes, we are called to reflect on our own lives. The message is clear: live in light of eternity. Each moment is an opportunity to align ourselves with God's purpose and to embrace the eternal promises He offers. Let this vision inspire us to walk in faith, hope, and love, ever mindful of the eternal destiny that awaits.